Hello, good morning. How are you? Trust you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, make sure you make a conscious effort to have a wonderful day. So, today, back here again as usual. My name is Tola Thomas, and I'm here to just talk about life generally and how to maneuver through whatever dish it serves you. I try to use this medium as a motivational medium where I talk to people about skills you can develop to reduce stress in your life. Today, I look at my life and I realize in a lot of ways we allow stress in too much. Ever so often, we allow people to dump their stress on us emotionally, physically, spiritually. We just open the door and the floodgates of stress comes right in. What do you qualify stress as being? Is it just the art of being uncomfortable, being in pain, headaches, body ache, just feeling hot, feeling cold, feeling just nauseous, or just uncomfortable generally? Yeah, all of these are symptoms of stress, but the major part that you have to really worry about is how do you respond to stress? How do you react to it? When people bring their drama into your environment, into your space, how do you receive it? How do you bounce it back? How do you guard your heart? So, I'm sure you already know the backbone of the backdrop of this platform was me losing my husband and then suddenly being thrust with a new life, being thrust with a new reality, a new normal, which is very uncomfortable and very close to being stressed on a daily basis. Yeah, you get stressed by little things like you have a flat tire. In the past, you pick up the phone, you call your husband, and you just get in an Uber and go where you're going, and he finds a way to fix the issue. You have any little thing bothering you, you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey babe, this is what I'm going through. I need you, or I need your advice, I need your help. All of a sudden, you don't have that babe factor anymore. You just have you and God. In my case, that's what I have. So you have to start readjusting your brain and readjusting your environment to understand that truly and indeed, there really was never anybody. We just used to think there was somebody there that really gave two craps about us. But eventually we realized that human beings are human beings. At the end of the day, people do what suits them. They do it for as long as it works, and they can dump you if it doesn't work for them. So with that being with that on your mind, why then do you allow other people to bring their drama into your life? I've learned so fast that my life and the lives of my kids were totally nobody else's problem. The one person who cared about all of us was gone. And even if people verbalize, oh, we care about you, we're checking on you, it's not the same. Of course, I have a couple of people that I would like to really thank and commend them for supporting me physically, emotionally, and, spiritually. That's the major one. Oh, I made a 360-degree turn on how to navigate life spiritually. I was living in a dark hole. I didn't know. I didn't even realize that. I used to pray, I'll go to church, I'll do all sorts, but I never really focused on the idea that the most important thing in my life was God. I thought it was my husband. And so I live my life more putting God in a box. Yeah, I talk to him every now and then, but I'll spend 95% of my time talking to my husband, which is, however, it was supposed to be the other way around. Talk to your partner, do all you have to do, but spend more time with God. Anyway, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, so I will not bore you with that aspect of this conversation. But what do I want to say this morning? I just want to say, guard your heart. Guard your heart, guard your heart, guard your heart. It's real out there. Everybody has a problem. Everybody has an issue. But somehow they look at you and feel like you're in a better position, so you should drop your problems and focus on their problems and make it your problem. Did I say that right? Yes. I repeat, they expect you to drop your problems, focus on their problems, and then turn around and make their problem your problem. So, how do I guard myself? The number one way people reach you is through your phone. That is totally useless if you don't pick it up. Did you hear me? Just because somebody calls you doesn't mean you have to pick up their call. You are in your space dealing with drama. They don't know what you're dealing with. They have some issues, and the first thing they want to do is call you to solve their problems. If you are not physically, mentally capable of taking over other people's issues, do not take it over. So, what do? I have times that I look at my phone all day. I don't pick any calls. Not because anybody did anything to me. Not because I don't feel like talking to people. I just don't have it to give. I'm in that zone where I just want to do me that day. So I refuse to take any calls. So if I don't take your calls, how are you going to bring your drama into my space? 2, I identify people who stress me. And how do you know people who stress you? They call you, and when you're done with that call, you end up with a headache, you end up stressed, you end up irritable, you're just not yourself. And then you ask yourself, what just happened? How did I get here? Guard your heart. Guard your heart. Guard your heart. Always guard your heart. It's a very large topic, so it's going to take layers and layers of multiple classes and discussions to get through it. But I'm going to round it up for you right now. The only way you can guard your heart from stress is not to allow stress into your space. And how do you allow stress into your space? Through phone calls, through emails, through messages. All of these are things you can control. You don't have to respond to every message you receive. You don't have to drop your issues and begin to worry about other people's issues because they are in distress. Hello? If you don't have the energy, don't do it. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you don't have it to give. I know. I'm getting there now. I'm a different person. I'm reborn. I now know that life is not what it seems to be. For over 4 decades, I saw life in a different way. And now I'm beginning to see it in another way. Find what is important to you and do those things. Do what you can for people at your own pace and when you feel like. Do not feel obligated. Do not feel compelled to be stressed. So, let's say today we're discussing how to remove stress in terms of relationships and people around you. Don't let them drive you crazy. Don't let them drive you nuts. Don't let them make you feel guilty, for heaven's sake. You have your own issues too. You have your own problems. And if they don't want to acknowledge that, it's okay. But I acknowledge that I have my own issues I'm dealing with. And until I can deal with it, I don't have anything to give to you. So, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit too blunt this morning, but I just want you to know. God is in control. Take charge of your life. Don't let people drive you through the hole. Have yourself a wonderful day and see you soon again. Goodbye.